Hello ladies and gentlemen, vBlackWolf here, and they actually fixed it. I didn't expect them to fix it so fast. If you're not up to date, they first introduced Rise of Krypton Steroids for some reason, and then they switched it to the thing that should have been introduced, which is Dawn of Apokolips Steroids. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to play some Dawn of Apokolips Steroids, we're going to fight some Darkseid, and we're going to have some fun. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, let's get into it. Okay, so we're fighting over here Black Manta, and I might have put in the title something like fighting Darkseid, and don't worry, this is the only non-Darkseid fight that you'll see in this video. So we're going to fight Black Manta with Silver Banshee, and we have the firebox equipped, and if you're unaware of this, unless they changed it, that would make me a huge idiot, but I doubt they changed it. In Dawn of Apokolips, the passive bonuses of the artifacts are not shared amongst all teammates. So it doesn't matter if you got 2 artifacts on your team, you'll just get the bonus, the passive bonus of attack and health only for the one equipped on that specific character. So we're going to kill off our first 2 characters because we don't want to be tagged in and out, and Silver Banshee is going to be equipped with our firebox. And she's going to have no problems fighting Black Manta, because with Black Manta it's going to be the following thing. Even if you can't combo and trap, there's another easy way you can do to fight him. You only need the firebox. If you don't have a firebox, then you kind of have to combo and trap. But if one of those, at the very least combo and trapping or having a firebox, which you get for free, are true for you, then you're going to be able to fight this dude with every single character but there has to be only one condition. They need to survive the super move, because there are characters in the game that will have a very good time against Black Manta, except for the fact that they don't really survive the super move. And yeah, Silver Banshee has no problems with that, because she's got maximum base defense. So you are building her as a full damage dealer, not putting any defense onto her, and as soon as you get her to level 70 gears, she's going to have max defense. Even at level 60 gears, she has 60% defense or something like that. So you're going to be fine. Silver Banshee is not going to die, and if you play this correctly, you should have no problems. And Black Manta is not going to use any specials on you in 99% of the cases unless he's able to chain a combo on you. So that means he'll do a swipe right in basics without it being blocked. So Silver Banshee is more than safe here, alright? And I'm going to use Speed Force Flash here because Reverse Flash is not going to help here, since she needs to build combo for herself in this specific situation. So she'll benefit far more from having Speed Force Flash in here, because he gives her some fast actions that allowing her to build some combo for herself a little bit faster. Okay, we're going to always for 2 locks and then going to engage the combo. This way we have enough abilities locked to deal a decent amount of damage, and at the same time we're going to have the capacity to disable one ability per use of special tree, because it needs there needs to be one non-disabled ability for the special tree to have a chance to disable one. Going for another special tree here soon enough. Over here I'm not sure it would have been better to build higher combo or use as many special trees as possible. I'll further research into this, but for now it is what it is. And considering this is not Rise of Krypton, where you can put all blades and get the other stuff on top of that, and bonuses don't stack like crazy, I think 34 million is quite a decent amount of damage. Okay, so right now we're going to start fighting Darkseid. Yeah, so for some reason I don't have 2 fireboxes. Don't ask why I shattered the one on the previous tier, and that was a mistake, but I'll get a second one over here on this account. This is the secondary account. We're already moving on to the secondary account. If you're asking about the other 2 peeps on the main account, don't ask, okay? It was a mix of equipping all blades on King when fighting Black Manta and just League Flash just dying to super move. You don't want to see that. I'm not happy I got through that. But yeah, nevertheless, getting on the other account, we're going to fight this dude. And this dude is far harder to combo and trap than I remembered. You can still reliably combo and trap him, very reliably combo and trap him, but you need to be very careful and pay a lot of attention to that. We got Entropy on Shazam. You can do this without Entropy with this specific team, because you can Ghost Step, tag Shazam in for a special 1, keep him in until you get enough for a special 3 with King, do a combo with King, tag Shazam in from a Ghost Step, and do like that until the last minute. But we got Entropy, and that's going to be equipped on Shazam, so we can do that. Again, failing the combo interruption. Not used to this, guys. I haven't played this in 3 months because they haven't put it out at all. I'm very happy it's now put out. And boy, oh boy, do I like Darkseid far more than I like just like Superman. And this fight will be easy enough, but as you'll see in future fights against this dude, we will struggle, but I enjoy that struggle because every single time that I get one character one-shotted, one character damaged, one character messed up real good, I know for a fact that I did something wrong. And at the same time, King deals a decent amount of damage. Like, the amount of damage that will deal per King Pip over here, it's decent. Remember that in Rise of Krypton, because of how Superman was, even though he had a huge amount of health, you'd only deal 30 million damage per hit with King. Over here, you deal kind of 80 million per pip with King, mostly from the special 3% damage. So I think that's fair. It's almost triple the amount that you're able to deal on Superman. So I think that's fair. King going to go back in. We're still not going for a super move, waiting to get into the last 1 minute. Combo interrupting him again. And right now we're going to do a super move on a pretty high combo. And look, the start of the fight was a little bit sloppy, and as I said previously, haven't played this in a long time and I'm not very good at this right now, but hopefully I'll get better tomorrow on tomorrow's pips or something, and I'll not miss the other pips on their account again, hopefully. But yeah, I think this fight went well enough. After the total blunder that was the first minute of the fight, I think this went well enough. Combo interrupting him, like, as I said, this guy is hard to combo interrupt, but not hard to the point where it's a hit or miss. Hard to the point where it's hard to do it, but if you do it correctly, it's a reliable and constant thing. So yeah, that's why I enjoy Darkseid. He's a fair man. He's definitely a fair man. And yeah, if you don't have Entropy, you're going to have a hard time with our teams. Not impossible, but a little bit of a harder time, so... yeah, it is what it is, and the last 3 seconds of the fight, a few more basic attacks. Didn't even bother with a special one because basic attacks do so much more, I guess. And 150 million, I think that's decent. That's a decent amount over there. Yeah, looking back on it, I think it might have been 80 million on Superman and 150 on this dude, but yeah. Right now we're going to use the League of Anarchy. We're going to put Entropy on Entangling Poison Ivy and the Mega Rod on Arkham Knight Batman because it's the next best thing I got in terms of Apokolips artifacts. And my Arkham Knight Batman is tanky enough except for this fight. Like, for everything in the game that this dude needs to fight, he's tanky enough except for the Darkseid fight. Darkseid still melts him because of the fact that this Darkseid has a lot of lethal, which ignores blocking, and a lot of armor pierce, which is not very good, but nevertheless... By the way, I'm dealing so far less damage here than I did in Rise of Krypton, because right now I can't like use All Blaze on Heartbreak Harley Quinn and get a huge boost from other Rise of Krypton artifacts standing in my on my other characters, but I'm not mad about it because over here the bosses overall have far less health. Okay, tagging in Tagging Poison Ivy for first special one. So far the fight went pretty damn well, until it didn't. Okay, stuns, that's great. So far we got a good luck with stuns. Re-engage the combo, Arkham Knight Batman back in, going for another stun, all good. And that's not a stun, that's a stun resist. And I messed up a little bit over there again. Darkseid giving me a very hard time over here, chaining a huge combo, me power draining me, but it was my mistake. It was my mistake, it custom made damage, I'll take it. Arkham Knight Batman back in, going for another stun over here. And he resisted the stun again, but we're fine. Technically Poison Ivy, and I was hoping him to do a super move, he didn't, and that sucked for me. That was a bad tag of Arkham Knight Batman there, rip. Again, still, he's being very annoying, he's being very spammy, he's using a lot of abilities, but I'm not mad because he makes me fully aware of the fact that it was my mistake. If I did those mistakes against Superman, it wouldn't have mattered at all, it would have been like, let's say... 2% lower damage overall, but over here it matters and it can be avoided. Okay, Entangling Poison Ivy in here for another super move, and by mistake I pressed special 1 over there. I don't know how that happened. Oh, I think I know. Like, I was spamming the skip button to skip his super move animation, and on my keyboard the skip button is kind of on top of the special 1 button. So yeah, that's the explanation. I just figured out while recording this, I guess. Okay, Entangling Poison Ivy back in for another one of those. Yeah, special 1 again triggered. Okay, Arkham Knight didn't in. And his stun resisted, unlucky. We can use Harley to tank here a bit since she's very healthy. Arcane then back in. Going for a special 2 in there. Stun resist, and yeah, I could have tagged him out over there before he was dead. I could have, because I did block that. But again, my mistake. Not the best fight. Definitely not the best fight. Using a super move here. I didn't use that at the start because I didn't think it was worth it. Doing some stuff with entangling Poison Ivy over here at the end. But yeah. Again, it is what it is. Not the perfect fight, not perfect fight, but we'll get better, guys. Just give me some time to get back on track on those raids. Over here we got the Silver Banshee team. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Silver Banshee team, if you got the entropy, it can do fine. If you don't have the entropy, it's going to perform like garbage. And my main problem over here will be my Dumpster Fire Reverse Flash. Like, this Reverse Flash is not tanky, unfortunately. He's got like 50% defense, 30k health, but that ain't gonna cut it against Darkseid. And it's going to have a level 1 entropy. And thinking back on it, I think it was a mistake putting the entropy on Reverse Flash. Should have put it on Power Girl and tag her into tank the super move, so that way he doesn't take much damage. But honestly, some people in the past have complained that Silver Banshee is hard to play against Darkseid, and if you got the entropies, not really. Like, people with the entropy, as far as I'm aware, they were complaining that the gameplay was hard. Like, it's not hard as far as I'm aware. You just need to have a tanky enough Reverse Flash. And another thing that you need to do and take into consideration while using this team, as I have noticed, with Silver Banshee, when you do this special tree, you're going to be placed a little bit further from Darkseid. And while Darkseid is knocked down by that special tree, what you need to do is keep pressing block so you get a little bit close to Darkseid, because Darkseid will only use special 1 and special 2 if you are far enough from him. If you are not far enough from him, he will not do those. So you need to keep that one in mind. So after you use special 3 and you want to use a few special 1s, you need to press block a few times so you gap close a little bit, so you get out of the range where his AI says, oh, let's do a special 1, it's fine. And that way Silver Banshee will be unharmed. Again, I don't think it was a good idea to put Reverse Flash with the entropy over here. I think it would have been far better to put the entropy on Power Girl and let her tank the super move and Reverse Flash tank the rest. Reverse Flash back in, and we're going to tag in Silver Banshee in a minute here. Another special 1. Reverse Flash back in, he'll take a super move. Unfortunately, he took those hits as well. Like, those hits did the same amount of damage as the super move. Silver Banshee back in. Like, if you want to tag in when he does that weird range attack of his, yet another tip, guys. I know I'm too kind at this point, but yeah, he does the range attack when he, raises his hand up and the minion yeets a homing missile at you. If you tag in, that will follow the character that you tag in, so that's not a good idea. So what you need to do is to block that, and just at the second when you block that, tag in the other character into a swipe right. That will guarantee you a clean tag in, but at the same time it needs to be done right after you block it for it to be a clean tag in. Okay, Silver Banshee in, and we're not having a very good time here since our Reverse Flash died. There goes Power Girl, and now Silver Banshee is left with Darkseid. I think actually we'll be able to actually survive until the end of the fight. I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze in 2 more special trees, but at least 1 is for sure. Combo interrupting him there yet again. Super move in there. And over here, if the jump attack landed and he didn't block, that would have been another one. But yeah, this is it for this video. Decent damage on Silver Banshee, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!